PostBank has asked social grant beneficiaries in KwaZulu-Natal to collect their money at ATMs and retail stores as millions of pensioners line up to collect their payouts. The post office says some of its outlets may not have enough cash on hand. To give us more information and detail on this, I'm joined by PostBank spokesperson Bongani Diako. Bongani, thank you very much for your time here on eNCA. Just first of all, what is the issue with the post office branches in KZN not having enough cash?
Afternoon, Masejo, and afternoon to the viewers at home. So, Masejo, we picked up yesterday that there were delays in the delivery of cash in some of the branches in KZN. Hence, we've gone out with the public announcement that beneficiaries should rather go to the ATMs and the retailers because there's cash certainty there. However, as we had started a parallel process of fast-tracking the cash into those affected branches, information that we are picking up now is that some of the branches have already started receiving cash drops. That is the status at this point.
Why did you only realize this yesterday at the nick of time?
Well, Masejo, Post Office and PostBank are two separate entities. They service us as a channel, and we've got processes where they order cash and we ensure it's delivered. So there was a breakdown in communication in terms of the cash orders needed for the areas in KZN in particular. However, the payments nationwide are proceeding as expected. Things are normal. We're processing 100% at the retailers and the ATMs throughout the country, except for this pocketed incident that only affects one of our regions.
And you would understand why South Africans, especially the beneficiaries, would not necessarily use the word that you used, which is normal, because of what happened, at least in September. You know, people are going through anxiety, especially the beneficiaries.
Yeah, the anxiety is understood, Masejo. It does make sense, but the two are separate incidents and not related altogether. Last month, we were migrating systems, which we have done successfully, albeit we experienced a glitch that impacted a pocket of our beneficiaries. That has since been stable, and that the payments are proceeding stable throughout the country amongst all our channels is testimony that we have moved quite drastically from last month's situation.
So you are basically just giving us your word that what was experienced by some beneficiaries last month is not happening in the month of October.
We are processing final SASSA payments normally this month, Masejo. We are not envisaging there would be any incidents that were experienced in the past month. We are very confident that this payment run and the other payment runs that are coming will run smoothly because we've gone past what was a challenge in the last round.
What about those, that you say are a few who probably didn't get or were not able to actually eventually get their monies from last month, whether it be because they went to the PostBank or other retailers for too long and they no longer had money to actually keep going, and now they want to go and try and take out their money this month? What guarantee can you give that they'll find it doubled, basically back paid to last month and this month's grant?
So the SASSA card operates like any normal bank card. We've effected the reversals into those beneficiary accounts, and we've made the payments for this payment run. We do then encourage anyone similar to any service point that experience or have a query to make contact with us, because we are ready to address any specific queries. So if they had not withdrawn the money, we will check into the system, because the money for the previous run should be in their accounts and the money for this current run should be in their account, and we'd really appreciate having escalations on a customer service point of view.
Now, Parliament has said that the President last week approved the South African PostBank Amendment Bill, basically on its way to making sure that PostBank becomes a state bank. After what happened last month with the technical glitch, and this month with, even if you say one region, it's a big region, it's KZN, not with the challenges that you faced in just 2 months consecutively, do you think you're going to be ready as PostBank to actually become a state bank?
The technical glitch we experienced last month and the current incident isolated to KZN do not define who we are, Masejo, or what government wants us to become. We really do welcome the President signing into law the PostBank Amendment Bill, which is part of the path of making PostBank a state bank. We are geared to service the market that government wants us to serve. That's the poor and the marginalized. We are building a bank. We are in our building phases, and issues that had been experienced in the past will certainly be issues of the past as we move forward.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time here on eNCA, Bongani. That was Bongani Diako, the spokesperson of the South African PostBank.